There is someone here who has completely underestimated what they have walked into. They thought that he admired you from a distance, maybe flirt a little, maybe see where things go. Yeah, but that planned out the window the moment they actually got to know you. This isn't a passing attraction anymore. This person's got tunnel visions. They're watching you, studying you, sizing you up, and every single day they become more convinced that you are unlike anyone they have ever crossed paths with. They're trying to play it cool, but fair them can, they are foolishly like fooling absolutely nobody, especially themselves. Because the first thing hitting me is this overwhelming urge they have to prove themselves to you. It's almost like they have made a silent promise in their own head that one day you will look at them and think, whoa, I didn't expect that from you. They want to become better, not because someone forced them to, but because something about you has lit a fire underneath them. Like you make them want to level up. They're looking at their own habits, their career, okay, their finances, even the way they carry themselves, thinking, nah, I have got to be better if I want to stand beside this woman. That's the impact you have. You don't just inspire admiration, you inspire transformation. Okay, and what really drives this person absolutely mad is your ambition. Yeah, you are not sitting around waiting for life to happen to you. You have got goals, you have got greed. Even when life throws you a curveball, you dust yourself off and keep cracking on. They find it unbelievably attractive. It's not just that you are beautiful, okay, it's that you have got purpose. Yes, okay. Beauty is not the only thing that attracts strong people towards another person. Okay, you know where you were headed and you don't need anyone's permission to get there. That confidence is addictive. They have met attractive people before, but someone with your drive, that's a different story altogether. They're thinking, where has it been all my life? Because women like you don't come around every day. Okay, you are like a once in a lifetime type of opportunity for them. And here is where things take a turn. This person already planning ahead. Okay, they haven't told you. They probably haven't even admitted it out loud to maybe themselves yet because see, you are absolutely powerful. And to come to even to admit it to themselves feels like a scene to them. But in their mind, they are already imagining future conversations, future dates, future memories. They are picturing themselves earning your trust bit by bit, slowly making their way into your world. This isn't someone thinking about next weekend. Okay, they are thinking about months ahead, maybe even years. It's almost funny because they're trying not to get carried away, but every time they tell themselves to slow down, their imagination races like 10 steps ahead of them. So I keep hearing, chose me. I don't know why, but this is the thing I am hearing, not in a desperate way, more like someone quietly hoping you will eventually see what they already are. Okay, what they already see, they are not trying to compete with everyone else anymore. They have realized that with that wouldn't work with you. Flashy words won't impress you, empty promise that won't get them anywhere. They know they are going to have to show up consistently. They have prepared to earn your respect first because they know that's the only way they will ever earn your heart. And honestly, they don't mind a challenge. If anything, it excites them even more. There's also something incredibly protective about this person. They don't just want to be, you know, beside you. They want to be the one standing between you and anything that could hurt you. It's strange because I'm not picking up control, I'm picking up instinct. The kind where they see someone disrespecting you and their entire mood changes, they see life exhausting you, then they immediately start wondering how they can lighten your load. They keep thinking that if she is with me, then I will make sure she's all right. It's becoming second nature to them. And now here's the part that knocked me sideways. His attraction didn't stay online. Okay. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that for some of you, things might have started online. Okay. For many of you, this began through social media, messages, mutual circles, or simply observing each other from afar. But what started with curiosity has snowballed into something much bigger. Okay. They're no longer satisfied with watching your stories or liking your photos. They want your voice, your love, your presence. They're tired of pixels. They want reality. They're craving genuine moments with you because the fantasy just isn't enough anymore. Okay? And this person genuinely believes in soulmate type of things. In twin flames, soulmates, past life connection. They believe in those things. Okay? And not because you're perfect. Okay? They believe that you could be their soulmate or the soulmate material. You were not pretending to be anything. And that's the ultimate thing that's driving this person so strongly towards you. It's because they deeply respect you, and respect is at the center of everything they're feeling. Okay, they admire the way you carry yourself, how you carry yourself, how you present yourself, the way you refuse to shrink to make other people comfortable. You don't do people pleasing. Okay, and the way you have survived things that would have broken someone else. They might have seen you. This person could be already around you. They don't pity your past. They admire the strength it built inside you. That respect is quickly turning into something far deeper than attraction. And your resilience, okay, your resilience has completely hooked. Like every scare you have earned, every lesson you have learned, every boundary you have built, they don't see damage, they see power. You have become living proof that difficult seasons don't define a person, they define them. Watching you stand back up every time, like try to knock you down, has left this person absolutely spellbound. See, they can't stop thinking about you because your strength keeps surprising them. Okay? And speaking of boundaries, and when we speak of boundaries, we can't talk about those are sexy as hell. Okay, because they're driving this person absolutely insane in the best way possible. You don't let anyone into your world. You don't overshare, you don't chase, you don't bag, you don't hand your heart over to someone just because they smiled at you, just because you had a good conversation, just because you got a liking to that person. Okay, and oddly enough, that's exactly what makes you irresistible. Your boundaries don't push this person away. They make them want to earn a place inside your life. They respect that your trust has to be built brick by brick. Not just by flattering you, not by just gifting you something beautiful, not that way. Okay, but they want to see that how will you react if they will gift you something, if they will build flowers to you, if they will give you something, okay, that you have not thought about, if they're going to take you on a date on a place where you truly wanted to go. They want to see those expressions as well, but not in a way that, you know, in a flattering way. They want to be genuine with those things as well, that would genuinely make you happy. Okay, and there is an intensity here. Okay, there is an intensity about you that catches them completely off guard. Okay, you, because sometimes you simply glance at them. Okay, sometimes you just simply glance at them and they will lose their train of thought that you probably don't even realize that you're doing it. Like you carry this quiet confidence that lingers long after you have left the room. It's in your eyes. There is something magnetic. There's something they can't explain. They have caught themselves like staring far longer than intended and quickly and looking away before anyone notices. So it's almost embarrassing how flustered you make them feel. Okay, they want you to choose them and choose harder, because when you will choose them they will choose you even more harder. I also this person daydreaming. They're dreaming a lot about you, about everything. I mean proper daydreaming. Okay, not just shallow, the picture taking you out. Okay, and this energy is like, wow, this energy is like, very much of something, what should I say, very, very pretty. This energy is very pretty. Like they picture taking you out, traveling together, sitting beside you, doing absolutely nothing, and somehow still feeling like it's the best part of the day. Okay? Best part of the day. They're imagining holding your hand, hearing you laugh, introducing you to people who matters to them. These aren't random fantasies anymore. They're becoming emotional rehearsals for a future they secretly hope becomes real one day. And now here is where possessiveness creeping in. Okay, possessiveness. Strong possessiveness energy I'm seeing here. No one touches what is mine. Dangerously obsessed. This person has got it. Got in their bones here. See, they don't like the thought of someone else getting close to you. They don't like imagining another person making you smile the way they wish they could. They did never admit this openly because they know how it sounds, but there is a voice inside them saying that no one else better get there before I do. Because if they will sound like this in front of you, you will definitely just smack their face and say that who the hell are you to tell me this? I don't belong to you. I don't belong to anybody. I have my own life. I have my own terms. And this is it. Okay, you are not going to be just tolerating this kind of possessiveness or obsession over you by another person. Okay, but that's not something they're proud of it as well. It's simply where their feelings have reached now. Okay, see, you have become precious to them, and deep down they have already might be started to believe that you belong to them, even if it is not official, or even they haven't might be officially entered your life yet. Maybe there is side character, still a side character on the sidelines. But this person honestly thought you might be easier to impress. They might be have thought that it will be easy. Okay, yeah, they might be have thought. They underestimated you completely. See, they expected a smooth ride. Instead, they found someone who quietly challenged everything they believe about love, attraction, and commitment. You didn't fall for charm. You didn't chase attention. You made them slow down and actually become a better version of themselves. They never saw that coming. You were not playing to get, too hard to get. You are, and that's exactly why they keep describing you the same way in their own mind. Elegant, but absolutely badass. Powerful energy. You're graceful without being weak, okay? Kind without being naive, soft without being a pushover. You can walk into a room with complete composure, but if someone crosses the line, you won't hesitate to put them back in their place. That balance is incredibly rare and they find it intoxicating. This person keeps wondering that if you're playing hard to get, then almost immediately they shake their head because deep down they know that's not what is happening. You're simply living your life. You're not making everything revolve around romance. You have your own priorities, your own responsibilities, your own dreams. Okay? You are not a love stuck type of puppy. Not. Okay? And strangely enough, that's exactly why they keep chasing because they know your world doesn't stop spinning just because someone catches feelings for you. By this point, their attraction has become physical in a way they can barely contain. Okay? You have turned into the flame that burns his entire body. Yes. Every time they're around you, it feels like someone has stuck a match inside them. You don't even have to touch them. Your voice, maybe your smile, your confidence, okay? It all hits them harder than they are prepared for. They have gone home thinking about you. They have lost sleep because of you. They have tried distracting themselves with work, with friends, hobbies, and somehow your face keeps finding its way back to into their mind again and again and again. This isn't just infatuation anymore. This person does not simply want your attention. They don't simply want your affection. They want you. The woman who is impossible to tame, impossible to replace, and impossible to forget. That's the real reason they're falling so hard. It isn't despite your baddest energy, it's because of it. All right, so there is something else unfolding here, and this person isn't taking it lightly anymore. See, they are no longer thinking maybe she will come around one day in their mind. Because in their mind, they have already started seeing themselves as the one who stands beside you when life gets rough, is protective, almost instinctive. They don't just want to be another admirer in the crowd. They want to be your safe place, your strongest ally, the person who has your back when everyone else falls away. They're thinking long term now, and that's a massive shift from where they started. So, what surprised them most in your stubborn streak? Okay, you were stubborn as hell. They genuinely didn't expect it. They thought you to be easier to read, easier to pursue, maybe even easier to impress. Instead, every time they think they have figured you out, you throw them another curveball. You stand your ground, you don't fold, other pressure. Okay, if something does not sit right with you, you will just quietly step back rather than compromise your values. Okay, and like the fair Dimkin, they have realized that you were as loyal as you were headstrong. So once you have made your mind up, shifting you is like trying to move a mountain with your bare hands. Oddly enough, that does not scare them. It makes them admire you even more. So I am hearing something overwhelming here, and this is overwhelming determination coming from them. I'm seeing here that they will make sure that they are your last. Yes, they have reached the point where thinking that I don't want to be another chapter in her story. I want to be the last one. They're imagining a future where no one else has to come like after them because they have built something real, something solid, something worth holding on to. When it's not about winning a competition or proving a point, it's about building a connection that lasts. They want to become the person you naturally turn to at the end of the day, the one you trust without second guessing. So now this attraction has become deeply physical. Okay? Deeply physical. They catch like themselves imagining what it would be like to finally close the distance between you completely. Not in a passing casual way, but in a way that feels overwhelming because so much emotion has been building beneath the surface. So they want to merge themselves with you as one. They have replaced those imagined moments more times than they have ever admit. It's the anticipation that's consuming them. Every glance you have shared, every smile, every conversation has only added fuel to the fire, leaving them craving genuine closeness with you. Okay? And there's also an unmistakable longing for affection that feels almost impossible for them to shake. Okay, they imagine finally being close enough to hold you, to share a lingering kiss that says everything they have struggled to put into words. To them, it wouldn't just be about physical attraction. It would be the release of weeks or even months of bottled up emotion. Like they have been starving for that sense of connection with you, wondering what it would feel like if you finally let your guard down and met them halfway. So the biggest message I am taking away is that this person isn't satisfied with admiration anymore. Admiring you from afar used to be enough. Now it isn't. Okay, they have crossed that invisible line where their feelings are asking for something real, like something mutual, something lasting. Whether they have told you or not, their heart already knows where it wants to be. The only question left is whether they will finally find the courage to stop imagining that future and actually start building it or not. Right? So, my love, one thing I will be like to tell you that's where I'm going to leave this reading today. If this resonated with your situation, don't try to force every message to fit. Okay, take what speaks to your heart only and simply let the rest go. Tarot is all about timing, and sometimes the truth reveals itself piece by piece rather than all at once. These are general messages, channel messages, okay, from the universe to you. So take only what resonates with you. Don't try to force anything. If something doesn't message with you, it means that this reading is not for you. So I'd genuinely love to hear your thoughts. So let me know down in the comments which message hit you the hardest, or if there is someone already on your mind while listening to this reading, don't forget to like this video, okay? Subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the little notification bell so you never miss a reading whenever I upload. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Until next time, take care of your beautiful heart, protect your peace, keep your standards high, and never apologize for the strength that makes you unforgettable. I will see you in the next reading. Bye, my lovely.